Thanks for stopping by and joining the show. I hope you're ready to see how art can really glow. There's a power in everyone to find something beyond. Here comes the artist in this heartfelt bond. Hey guys, Baron is back, and who here likes Poppy Playtime? Oh cool. I cannot escape it. Whenever I register something, my brain tries to connect it to the series. I saw the IHOP logo and immediately thought of Huggy Wuggy. Suffice to say, I am pretty interested in the upcoming Poppy Playtime movie. We barely know anything about it, so there are multiple angles to speculate from. So I would like to take some time to predict what the movie could look like. I'm not saying I know how to make this the best film ever, just a fun experiment to see what I can come up with. And with that being said, let's get started. So, I've been informed that the movie is planning to follow a separate story from the games, but there is a small chance that they could go back on that, so let's go with that to make things easier. Now we must ask, how much of the game should be put into this one movie? I sat confused as to how I would handle this. Then I remembered how much I wasn't into how the chapters introduced the new elements that don't get foreshadowed, resulting in those elements getting harder to connect with. So my plan for the movie is to be about chapter 1, but also having some elements from later chapters to add more layers. Great, we have that part completed, so let's move on. I have two notable characters from other chapters that I would like to add to the movie. The first and easier one to justify is Kissy Missy. She already had some foreshadowing in the first chapter, before she appeared in chapter 2. The reason I feel like adding her in is because it can be an effective way to show the alternate versions of different toy types and how they behave, before characters like the smiling critters get introduced. And the next character I want to add is Giblet, technically. Considering how close his bond is implied to be with Poppy in Chapter 5, I feel like his introduction could use a bit of build-up. So instead of the player heading to the factory from a letter, they would receive a call from Giblet after looking through the discarded employees' files. Okay, let's see what's next. We'll get to the big beautiful blue guy in a second. Right now we have pits and falling floors, maybe even some sharp protrusions here and there. The player might walk through a tight pathway only for it to break apart as they move. Maybe they will try and climb up some stairs only for them to cave into a room full of water and fire and even more water. Those are just some low ideas for ways to add danger without Huggy. And speaking of Huggy, you know what? I'm gonna need some help with this. Hey, Gone Elifley?
Yes, Baron? What could this be about?
I need you to give me a rundown on how to improve Huggy Wuggy's core skills.
I don't really do fictional anomalies.
Come on, I'm sure you can think of something.
Do you think I keep fake monster manuals lodged in my anal cavity?
What?
Sorry, I can get disgustingly descriptive when I'm bothered. Hey, I just realized that since Mr. Huggy wasn't real, I can't feel bad about not knowing all the big details. Let's make some changes. Let's improve the leg strength and make the big guy jump higher and farther. Don't want escaping the beast so easy. Also, night vision, maybe even giving the eyes a creepy glow in dark places. The arm strength is fine. I still want survival to be possible. That was helpful.
Wow, you're pretty skilled in creating a dangerous scenario.
Well, observing humans for so long can give you some nasty intrusive thoughts. I even have an evil laugh.
Ooh, can I hear it?
Nope, bye.
That was fun. Let's make some traits. I'll just give them the name Sam to distinguish them from the descriptions of the player. I will have them keep the employee connections. I think a way to give that more depth is having them one easy fame. by getting on the news for doing something significant. Being the big-brained little man that he is, Giblet would convince Sam that there were special hidden blueprints for making the factory combine with other popular brands. Considering how big mergers can be, Sam will enter the factory. For when they have to deal with the horrors of the place, it would be best to keep them frightened for a majority of the time, with occasional hints of bravery to make some disasters more possible to survive. Okay, it's time to put everything together. Now that we have all these big asks answered, we can put them together into a cohesive narrative. No point in delaying this, so let's go. First, an adaptation of the Hour of Joy, without anyone, including Huggy, being identifiable. Second, title sequence. Third, cuts to Sam waking up and getting ready for work as a gas station cashier. Fourth, they are bored in the spot, occasionally getting calls from a random number that they ignore, forcing a newscast outside. Fifth, Sam tries to get their attention, but can't because they don't have a big enough scoop. Sixth, the gas station gets robbed by multiple people while Sam is out, resulting in them getting fired. 7. Sam is at home, emotionless due to how worthless their life already felt, until they get that call again. 8. Having nothing better to do, they answer the call, where Giblet convinces them to arrive for the previously mentioned blueprints. 9th, Sam enters the factory and encounters in this order: exploring, escaping broken rubble, finding stationary Huggy, exploring, finding the grab pack, comedic failed attempts at using it, finding Huggy gone, exploring, remembering some not so good memories working there, ones from Huggy, loses Huggy and keeps exploring, escapes the broken rubble, finds Kissy, gets comforted by Kissy, remembers more, explores with Kissy, rubble separates them, uses stealth to escape Huggy, finds Poppy where they were told the blueprints would be, exerts wills to Poppy and Giblet, gets told the weight of the situation, Huggy appears, Sam locks in and uses some well-crafted graphic skills to knock Huggy into a pit. Small celebration along with more lore. Kissy shows up and gets sad from the event. The ground caves in, leaving Sam, Kissy, and Poppy to an unknown fate. And Giblet is being helpful and saying epic one-liners all throughout the adventure. 90 minutes, PG-13. There we go. I need to take a break. Let's get to the conclusion. Well, that's what I came up with. I hope it was fun to try and see the pieces fall together. There's a chance this is nothing like the actual movie, and I don't mind. If you enjoyed this, how about liking and subscribing? I have many other videos I think you'll enjoy. And with that being said, you'll be catching this artist later. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat.